In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to customize your tote bag, how to write name of your tote bag, how to put like love shape, like butterfly, like star, all those nice designs that you've been seeing online. So I'm going to be teaching you how you can achieve something like that. Okay, so to start with, I want to tell you that there are different ways of which you can customize your tote bag. You can customize using screen printing, which I so much love. Yeah, you can customize using screen printing method, sublimation method, e-transfer, which I'll be teaching you today. You can even put picture like borderless, all those types of there are different types of customization. So talking about vinyl, there are different colors of vinyls, different colors. Any color that you want, you will get it. Okay, and there's another one called flux. The difference between vinyl and flux is the fact that vinyl is more thicker than, flux is more thicker than vinyl. Okay, it's in Nigeria here that we differentiate it like that. Although most of the shop, when you get to most of the shop that they sell vinyl, they call it flex. They don't call it vinyl. Most of them don't call it vinyl. They call it flex. So if you want to buy, just tell them that you want to buy flex. Don't tell them that you want to buy vinyl. Just tell them you want to buy flex. That is what they understand. Most of the shop that sells vinyl here, they understand flex. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. We also have something called glitter flog. Okay, I call it glitter flog because it's more thicker than vinyl. It's more thick. The pink, this one is flog. Okay, and the glitter is also flog. Glitter flog. Okay, so there are different types depending on what you want. Okay, you also need Teflon. This is Teflon. Teflon is heat resistant. It will help you it will prevent your maybe your artwork being burnt, but even though it will prevent it, you must still be careful. It should not be too hot. If your iron is too hot, you won't achieve better result. Okay, now let's talk about how to print out this, how to cut this. Okay, you can see that it's printed out. They are going to sell the vinyl for you either in yard, depending on how many you want to buy. Like the yards you want to buy, you can buy 2 yards, you can buy half a yard, you can buy quarter, depending. So after buying it, there is a machine called plotter. Most of the people that sells this vinyl, they also have plotter, or they will direct you to where you can plot it from. Okay, so you will design your artwork on your system or your phone or your iPad. Then after designing it, the machine is going to plot it. Plotting is just like cutting out. It's going to cut it out smoothly. Okay, so and that is why you are seeing it. After cutting out, you are going to go ahead and weed it. When you weed it, weeding is just removing the excess part out. It's so simple. It's not something that is difficult. If you get to where you can buy this, you will see that it's not something that is complicated. Okay, it's not something that is complicated. You can get it done in Ogba, you can get it done in Ijaye, you can get it done in Mushin. They also do it in Yaba. Okay, so those places are, you can get it done there. Okay, those are the places that I know. All right, so we're going to be making different designs. So I want to still add vinyl to it, glitter vinyl and flock to it. So I'm just cutting out maybe like love shape, something shape, some nice shape. Yeah, when you're doing this, you just have to be creative. When you've seen this tote bag, I'm sure you've seen some of this tote bag online, you realize that they just put some things there. You can even cut out triangle shape, rectangle shape, depending, and when you place it, they will look so nice. You can see I'm just cutting like a love shape, heart shape. So now I'm just going to place my vinyl at the center or where I want it to be. You can see this is name. The name can be any name. It can be princess, it can be king, it can be queen, it can be Damilola, it can be Boluji, it can be Yabo, it can be any name. Okay, so also the butterfly shapes and the star shape, I'm just going to trim that out also, and I'm just going to position it randomly the way I want it to be. It doesn't have to be one way. Just be creative about it, you get it. Okay, for this one too, if you also want to put rope, that highlight, that the first video I make, you can just put it by the side and you put your design by the other side, and you realize that it's going to be nice. You can see what we have right now. The next thing to do now is just to place our Teflon on it, then put our iron. You can use heat press if you have. I don't have heat press. And it became so perfect until I got to this point. It's important for me to show you this part because a lot of people show the perfect result of something, knowing fully well that a lot has gone wrong behind the camera. If you've been following me for a while on this channel, you will know that when I make mistake, I show you. And the reason is just for you not to make the same mistake I have made. I have been using iron to make my product for a very long time, not last month. In fact, it has been a very long time. I have produced 100 t-shirts using iron to do the customization. I have produced 50. I have produced 150. So it is not a new thing to me to use iron. And it is still this same iron that I've been using. The iron you are seeing is iron that is usually very hot, of which I don't know what really happened to me this particular day. I woke up very early in the morning, around 2 a.m. to make this video. Everything was perfect as you've seen in the video. Okay, so I just placed my Teflon and I forgot that the iron was on the high voltage. So instead of me to just stay for some seconds, I stay up to like a minute, and this is what happened to the product. At this point, a lot was going on in my mind. I felt so bad, like what is this? Because the vinyl is nylon. Although your Teflon will not burn, but the vinyl can burn because it's like nylon. And you can see that the cloth also shrink, also burnt. Okay, so one needs to be very careful. I'm showing you this so that if you are using this kind of iron, this iron is an old iron. In fact, I prefer it more than any of my iron because it does magic. Like, it's usually very hot. But this one that it does today is not something that I love, although it's actually my fault for staying so long. I don't know what I was thinking, but this is how it looks like. Please, when you are using hot iron, don't stay for a long time. You can even lift up your Teflon and check to make sure your product is not being burnt. Even if you are perfect, things like this can happen. Even if you are using heat press, things like this can happen. So don't think that it's because I use iron. No. Things like this can happen, So, and that is why I decided to show you that it can happen in case it happens to you. You don't need to feel bad. I felt bad. You can see the way I'm just lifting everything up, as in a lot was going on in my mind. Okay, so we should not feel too bad, right? So let's just move to the next design. When something go wrong, you usually look for a way around it. Okay, so let me teach you this next design. You will love it. Okay, so starting with this one, you can see this is the remaining vinyl that I've cut out. Okay, this one is plotted vinyl. Okay, so I just cut it out and I placed it on the tote bag. This is another tote bag, so I just place it and I use my hand to just cut some out. You get it? So it's just cutting. You can even cut star out with your hand. You can cut love, you can cut the butterfly, you can just be creative about it. Okay, so I just cut it out, and although it's not going to be that smooth as when you use plotter, but the good thing is about vinyl is after ironing it to your fabric, you're not going to see that traces, especially if it's all these shapes. Okay, if it's letters, it's possible you might see that it is not perfect, but if it's all these shapes, trust me, after ironing it, you won't really see that imperfection. Rather, you're going to see something like artistic, something creative. That is what it's going to bring out, and you're going to see how it's going to look like. Okay, so I just placed my Teflon and I did the normal thing I usually do. This time around, my mind was fully there. And you can see what we have. Isn't this beautiful? I love it. So it's so nice. So just remove the nylon and you're going to have it so nice. Okay, this design is very nice, right? Yes. This is how it looks like. Please, if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe to this channel. If you are here to give this video a thumbs up, you can see the stress I went through. Please give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section below. Have you ever made mistake before when it comes to something that you are very sure that you know, at the end of the day you still make mistake? We are human. Yes, don't worry, I'm going to recreate that video and you're going to see how it's going to look like. Please give this video a thumbs up. I will see you in my next one. Bye.